Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the OMG show. It's your host, Oscar Garcia. And I know it's been a while that I've been live doing my podcast for the OMG show, but I kind of wanted to share with you some updates and kind of some new directions as well as where are we going and getting back on track with the OMG show. So as you can see, this is live. So this is the first time I'm doing it from YouTube Live. I figured it'd be better to go ahead and go through YouTube Live first, then record the audio, upload it into Libsyn, and get the podcast out that way going forward. In addition, it's been a really crazy, interesting past couple of months. Number one, I bought a business in December. And so that business is called Freedom, Freedym. And so in that business, we're helping people kind of create recurring revenue continuity income into their business. And so it was such a cool story because I actually was a student of Freedom. And through Freedom, I learned a lot of different things about entrepreneurship and marketing and things like that. And so now it's really cool to find myself in the spot where I own the company along with my, brother from another mother, Jose, my business partner. And so together we're working on the ins and outs of that business, running it, scaling it, all that kind of jazz. Then there's like the coaching side, right? Where I do coach people on the side with their marketing and try to help them scale through a year-long implementation plan, and that's going really well at the moment. Had some great results with that so far. And then I have, the private client work that I do, which is awesome because, I get to really see the marketing work rather than just theory. So it's pretty cool to kind of have three different things going around. In Tampa, I started with a good friend of mine, John, Masterminds Tampa. And so that's been kind of like a monthly networking event for entrepreneurs in Tampa in my local area, just because, as entrepreneurs, we know that most of our time is spent in front of a computer screen or a phone screen, researching, learning, getting distracted even at times. Right. And so it's really kind of like, let's get out there. Let's, for me, one thing that has always helped me is getting perspective on the different things inside of my business from other entrepreneurs. And so we figured that rather than just having kind of like these, B2B networking sessions or whatever that were kind of boring, they're full of headhunters and corporate people, that rather than doing that, we would go ahead and create our own event that would bring entrepreneurs together so we can share ideas, network, build real value, build real relationships. And I'm actually converting into a van. And last but not least, I'm actually converting a van into something that I can actually live in and work out of. And the reason why is I'll go over that in more detail once the van is complete. But at the moment, yesterday, the past 2 days, I've been, pretty much working from, 9 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, working on the van. So we installed solar panels, we installed sound deadening material, we upgraded the audio, and you can actually see the entire build if you go over to Freedom. If you go into YouTube, I don't know the link off the top of my head. I know it's terrible, right? But if you go to YouTube and you go type in Freedom, Freedym, you'll see that I'm converting a Dodge Ram ProMaster into pretty much something that I can live in. There's going to be a bed in there. I'm thinking about having a kitchen. I'm definitely going to be doing the show on the road as well. And there's going to be some cool things that I want to do with that as well. One thing was that, yeah, sure, I'm living out of a van, but it's also the accessibility that it gives me to help more people out in a more, four-dimensional world as opposed to like a 3D or as opposed to over the screen, right? So what we want to do is take that message, whether it's hey, let's build your business, or hey, let's just sit around and brainstorm around the country, but at the same time it also gives me the flexibility to travel and do things like that. So there's a lot more reasons as to why, but it's happening. So all that stuff is kind of going on. And so just want to let you all know as far as where is we going with the OMG show, because I was doing it pretty consistently a couple months ago for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then it fell off the map completely, and it's always been in the back burner. And the podcasting is something that I actually enjoy doing just because it's nice to get my ideas out. It's nice to provide some value, at least in my mind. I think I'm providing value, but it's also maybe I'll give you a different take, a different perspective on what you could do inside of your business. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's all about helping you grow your business, helping you, even if it's one little idea that makes you think, I never thought about that before. That's really kind of what it comes down to. And I know there's plenty of other podcasts that are out there. I mean, there's big, huge ones that'll give you like all the best speakers, that'll give you all the cool, crazy tactics and all that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, we're gonna be doing some of that stuff here as well. But I definitely wanted to give you the perspective of someone who, number one, is young, is relatively young considered, by most people. Number two is juggling 3 to 4 to 5 different projects at the same time. Um, and three just really loves this. Like this is something that's like it's almost like an addiction to me. And I don't know why. I mean, I was talking about it with a friend of mine the other day, but it's like I don't know why I have to pretty much always question things or try to do things like the hard way or what people would consider crazy, but it's just in my nature to do so. I did the cookie cutter thing. I went to school. I mean, we all heard that story, right? But then after the fact, once I made this leap into entrepreneurialism, everything has been just fair game. So like nothing's safe out there as far as like, yeah, let's go ahead and live out of a van. Why not? Right. Let's go ahead and do that. So um, that's pretty much what's going on with everything right now. But we do have content in store, and starting tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and start knocking that out. I have tons of questions that I have that entrepreneurs have asked me. Some of them have been from my own clients, from members of other companies and things like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and pretty much turns into a Q&A, provide some of my thoughts, but also again give you tips and directions on what you can do on my take in terms of becoming successful. So that's what we're doing with the OMG show. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but I do have new studio equipment. I have a new camera. I do have a new microphone, as you can see, and so I'm excited. I'm excited about the next step. I'm excited about what we're going to be doing with this, and I'm excited to grow, even if it's whatever. I'm here to put out value. I'm here to help you. If it blows up, great. If it doesn't, then it's all good. No problem, right? It'll just be me and my thoughts. But that's where we want to go. We want to take you on a place where within 10 minutes, you'll be able to be or have a new perspective, a whole new thought that you might be, you know what? This really hit the core. I'm going to run with this. And then hopefully, 6 months later, you come and tell me, hey, that was awesome. All right, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and end this. Just wanted to drop a quick little update and let you all know what is going on. And then from there, we're going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a great day because we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it moving, and it's going to be awesome. All right, everybody. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you all tomorrow, Tuesday, for another episode of the OMG Show with Oscar Garcia. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.